morning and welcome to Smellyfoot Farm, where the eggs are fresh and our feet are smelly, because we're always stepping in something. This is June 21st, 2023. I'm going to take you through my morning routine. This is kind of my everyday video, so it might be a little mundane and boring to people who've watched it before, but if you just bear with me, I am using an Ohikis EK7000 action camera, and it's a pretty decent camera, except that it doesn't have an external microphone, so I have to speak a little louder, and sometimes I forget to do that. One of these days I will save up for a big girl camera. I'm going to start my morning with the quail. They hatched a few days ago. It looks like I do have a dead one. That's pretty normal. We were lucky so far to not have one. As you can see, they're crazy. They like to trample each other. Part of farm life. You'll notice that the bowls I use for water are very small. That's because quail are pretty dumb and they drown very easily. For the feed, I just sprinkle it out and let them figure that out. I'm going to grab this quail that didn't make the cut, and he will become one with nature. That may seem cruel to some people, but he is going back to the earth. My next stop, I'm going to show you everything, but if I keep the viewfinder on the entire time, then I end up losing battery by the time I get to the goats. And the action camera is the only way I can get footage of the goats because they're jerks. So I hope you'll be able to see everything. If not, I apologize. Looks like the Silkies needed a little more food. We have closed them out of the top because they go up there and are broody on absolutely nothing. Now, Rusty likes to charge me, so I get ready to bolt out the door, sometimes rather unsuccessfully. Look, I am not here for you, bro. I'm getting ready to feed the three juvenile quail and Chickaman and Ohiki. Chickaman is an Ohiki as well as Ohiki, but Ohiki the hen was the only Ohiki we had, so I named her Ohiki. Just seemed appropriate. I have to do this quickly, so you might not see anything. They like to jump and get out. Sometimes they jump while you're shutting the lid, and then you have an unintended quail death. It's actually pretty normal. I was lucky today. And Chickaman, he's a little feisty fella, as you can tell. Chickaman. Hi, Chickaman. So I do the same thing as I do with Rusty. I'm not afraid of them, but I don't feel like getting pecked at in the mornings or any time. So I just try to get the hell out of here. doesn't do as bad as he used to. Hi, Chick Man. Hi, buddy. You don't say. Now, we have moved the rabbits up front, but I saved them for last so I can get them some fresh veggies from the farm. And I'm going to go ahead, oh, look at that. There's a bug in the scratch. I'm going to go ahead and bring them up some fresh scratch. You'll notice that the gator looks a little different. It's a manual gator, which is a joke. It's a joke for everybody who's going to say that I'm kind of dumb. It's a joke. The gator's on the fritz. And if I wasn't getting scratch, I would just carry these things back. However, I don't want to carry up a bucket of scratch, so I'll take the wheelbarrow. You'll see the magnificent garden, I hope, on the way by. I'll take a detour by everything. We're going to get out here and spray with neem oil. We have some beans that look like they're already ready to pick. There's beans gone wild in there. And you'll see the main garden. There's tomatoes and corn right there. And we get some bonus tomatoes in the compost. And some of them are flowering. So, you know, good times. And right there's potatoes. Then you will see we've got some cantaloupe here on this cross section. Everything else are cucumbers. We've got more corn. There's some rogue marigolds, which is fine. I'm fine with the bonus plants. A few of these things need a little fertilizer, and I need to go in there and train the cucumbers upward. And then we have watermelon on the outside. Carrots. I need to water today. Sweet potatoes and russet potatoes. These guys could use a little juice. Sorry, got something on my hands. Now, while I'm over here, I will go ahead and show you. I've got some sage, some cilantro, some dill, basil. I gotta get that dude replanted. Look at the dill. As soon as we get a full head, which looks like that one is, I will pull it and dry it so it doesn't go to seed, and I'll use it in my pickles. Got some oregano that also needs to be repotted, more cilantro. This is chicken fodder down here that I need to water. Looks like this guy's still moist and it's starting to sprout. So I will leave that guy alone from now on. You soak these overnight and then drain them, and after that you just mist them every day and hope they grow. I have these down here for the rabbits. They weren't doing anything, so I will probably just restart those. Because, you know, why not share the love? The price of a bag of wheat is about $12. So it is really worth the expense and the time to do this, to add some nutrients and save some money on chicken feed. Now this is where the video kind of gets dicey because I really don't know what you're going to be able to see as far as the quail go, because we have some up at the top and some down at the bottom. But first, I uncover the roosters. Good morning, Husifer. And random barnyard mix. Hi guys. I've been feeding them Kalmbach wild pheasant starter because they weren't laying. We got a friendly grain elevator guy, and he gave me some suggestions. I'm just pulling the poop out. I normally wear gloves, so, you know, smelly hands today. So he gave us this suggestion, and yes, I hear you. Within days, they started laying. We were feeding big box store feed to everybody, and apparently it just lacks what they need to be able to produce eggs. Yeah. That is a male, and that noise is called trilling. There's another male, and we only need one male, so, you know, eventually males will go. Alright, you've got enough water. These guys down here hate each other, but it looks like they're all still alive. There are 3. This guy right there was nearly killed. It looks like he's having trouble getting the food, so... Oh, there you go. His little head fits right in there. So, we moved him out here by himself. Gave him a little time to heal. And then brought the other 2. And at least in here, they have room to run and get away. You'll also notice that the poop drops on the ground here. So when it gets to a certain point, hey, be quiet. When it gets to a certain point, I'll just scoop it up with the pitchfork and put it in the compost. Be quiet. I'm trying to do a video. As you can tell, they listen real well. So that's it for the quail. Looks like Huey has food. He's got 2 other containers in there, but I'll be damned if I open that cage to get those containers out. So I'll have to ask Dallas to help me with that. He's retiring this weekend. And then we have, this is a Marin's, and it wasn't doing so well in the brooding stall. Hey, be quiet. Wasn't doing so well in the brooding stall, so we brought it out here. And it's getting some feathers. Still looks rather unhealthy, but I have some electrolytes and a water bowl in hopes that we can get this little girl back to life. So I'll just add a little food. This gal down here is a silver Wyandotte that our friends gave us. And a silver laced Wyandotte, and she will be put in laying production. She'll be one we keep for a while because she is a pure breed. barnyard mixes, they gotta go because we're starting to see some abnormalities in them, especially the roosters. They're developing an odd shaped comb. So in my opinion, that's how you know that you have bred the same birds for too long. I don't know if you can see his comb or not, but it's odd shaped. So that's it for me. I need to sprinkle some food in there. You guys are awful noisy. So this gets dicey when you open the door for, especially a rooster. So I'll just sprinkle his on the ground. They peck and forage anyways. I'll come back out and give them some black soldier fly larvae in a little bit. Probably the most funny thing you'll see is me injuring myself. So I think that's where I'm gonna cut the first video. I don't want to keep them too long or nobody will watch them. So I will start a second video once I get waters and I head to the chicken coop. I hope you stay tuned. Continue to watch our YouTube channel if you like it. Subscribe. And if you're interested in shorter videos and photos and other updates, please follow along on our Facebook page, Smelly Foot Farm.